welcome back to my channel. A big hello and thank you to all my new subscribers who have joined. This is a pregnancy update for weeks 26, 27, 28, and 29. I'm just at the end of my 29th week now, and things are really progressing and moving along. So at this point, the baby is about 15.5 inches long, and he is also about 2.5 pounds. So far in this pregnancy, I have already gained 22 pounds, which seems crazy, and I just know that I'm probably going to gain about 10 more. I was really hoping, and my desire was to stay within the 25 to 35 pound range, and I actually think that's going to be pretty possible and doable. Of course, I'm not going to go to any extreme measures to make it happen, but I think just eating healthfully throughout, I will be able to stay within that healthy weight range so that when it is time to give birth, the baby will be healthy, but then also I'll be able to get the baby weight off fairly soon. At this point, the baby's head is growing more to make way for his growing brain. His muscles and lungs are still continuing to get stronger, and it's just really wonderful. I feel him kicking all the time and moving around, and I just love it. I love being able to feel him moving, and the only time I don't feel him moving is when I have overexerted myself. Food is really affecting me at this point. I can tell very, very much when I've eaten not completely clean versus when I've eaten completely clean. I've been doing a ton of traveling, which is why I haven't had a lot of videos up lately, and eating on the road is always not quite as healthy as home, but I can really feel a big difference. I recently did like a little raw reset when I was home for just a few days, and that really helped me. I'll link the video down below if you're interested in that. And because it is so hot out, I really feel my body is craving fruits and vegetables, lots of fresh, light things as opposed to too many heavy things. If I'm having too much pasta or grains, I'm feeling quite heavy, although there's nothing bad with those things, nothing wrong with eating those things. If I have too many, I just feel sluggish. I'm still taking a prenatal vitamin, I'm still taking the chlorooxygen and the Floridix iron supplement that I talked about in my last pregnancy update. All those are extremely important and I believe are really helping me a lot, and I'm really happy about taking all of those. Right now I feel just that things affect me more deeply than if I were alone in this body. And what do I mean by that? Travel affects me quite deeply right now. We are going through a lot of national parks and traveling to areas that are well above 100 degrees Fahrenheit, and the heat and the travel, after a certain point in the day, I'm just done. We went to Bryce Canyon and it was gorgeous. We went to the Grand Canyon and it was gorgeous. But about 2 p.m. I am seriously done. Sitting in the car for long periods of time is not comfortable. Hiking, if it were cooler, is not really a problem. I just need to go a little bit slower, but the heat is really, really affecting me, and I just feel that it is affecting our baby as well. He gets really tired when I'm tired. If I'm tired, he's tired. So I just have to really take it easy. Right now I'm in Phoenix, and so I'm able to take some time and rest, and I'm really, really thankful for this time of rest because I feel like I need it. I don't want to overexert myself. I don't want to cause any problems over stupid things, and I just want to be healthy and rested so that the baby can develop properly and have enough time to rest. But heat when you are pregnant is really no joke. They don't like it, and I don't like it either. Another thing that I can tell is really affected is when I get stressed out about something. I had something come up last week that I was really upset about, really stressed out about, and I could feel my whole body just kind of, I don't know how to say it. I could just feel my whole body just getting revved up and worked up more than it normally would. I've really low blood pressure because of the way that I eat, and also genetically. I don't have a problem with high blood pressure at all. And the last time I went to my midwife, that was one of the mornings that I was really stressed out about this situation, and my blood pressure was 120/60, which is totally normal, but for me that's like extremely high. I'm normally like 100/80 or sometimes even lower than that. My blood pressure is very low, so I can tell personally that if I'm stressed out, the baby's stressed out, my whole system just feels worked up. So it's really important to me. After feeling those few couple of days of stress like that, I really just realized, you know what, you've got to calm down. You got to let this thing go and just be calm and rest and think about your baby and think about what he needs as opposed to what I feel like I should be getting stressed out over. Speaking of the midwife, the last appointment that I went to was last week. Everything is going well. From this point forward, I will be going every 2 weeks to see the midwife. Everything is well. All the levels are doing really, really well. The only thing that was of slight concern to the midwife is that the baby is transverse. So that means instead of the head being down and the feet being up like it should be, the baby's laying on its side. So right now, on my right side is his head, and on my left side is his feet. And I'm not that big, so once I get bigger, that can definitely become a problem. He needs to be in the position to be born. So when I left that appointment, I was a little bit discouraged. I just thought, well, how am I supposed to help him move to the right position, or what do I do? She gave me a couple of tips to just lay on my side. Often, if I'm laying down, don't lay flat on my back. If I'm laying on my back, prop myself up. And to make sure that a couple times a day or something, I just kind of go like almost like in a cat position with hands and knees on the floor, but then just having my head and elbows lower than my butt to just kind of gently help him rotate to the right direction. I've been doing that every day, but I also feel like he's still in the exact same position. I talked to a friend of mine who recently had a baby, and she said, you know, don't worry about it. I was transverse until 32 weeks, so she said her baby just moved just fine. So that's what I'm hoping and praying for, that the baby will move. It's still early. I don't want to freak out about it, but that is definitely something that's going on. And it's weird because like I go to sleep on my side, and every time I wake up, I'm on my back. So I know that's not really helping the situation at all. I trained myself for so many years to sleep on my back and not sleep on my side or my stomach, that now I have to break that habit and sleep on my side. And so that is a little bit of a struggle for me right now. The midwife also asked if we want to do another ultrasound. We can, but we don't need to. I really, really love working with a midwife. I feel like everything could be so much more stressful and so much more of a horror story than it actually has been. This pregnancy has felt really easygoing. I love how easygoing the midwife is, and how just she wants to do what I want to do. And unless there's some kind of problem or issue, she's not freaking out about anything. And I just know that that's the kind of person I want at my birth. I just feel the best when everybody is calm and relaxed, and I know that my husband's going to be such a wonderful support, and I'm really, really thankful that she's going to be a wonderful support as well. Something else that she's asked me to do is buy a birth kit, and those are the things that I will need for the home birth. So things like receiving blankets and gauze and different lining for the water birth tub and things like that. So it is really becoming quite real. When I looked at all the things that were needed on that, I kind of got a little scared, just a tiny bit, because I'm like, this is really happening. There will be blood, and this is happening, and it's happening very soon, and I don't feel prepared at all. We still have no place of our own to live. I haven't had a baby shower. I'm not registered anywhere. And we've had a lot of friends give us so many things, and I'm so thankful for all of that. But because we don't actually have our own place to live, I don't know what I have. And so I'm really hoping when I get back home in August that I will be able to, I'm just going to have to get everything organized. I kind of am starting to feel that feeling like I need to know what's going on, and I need to have things ready for the baby, because basically he's coming in like the next 2.5 months. So I don't have a lot of time, but at the same time, I'm really organized, so I don't need a lot of time. I just want to make sure that I get everything together before he arrives so that I'm not freaking out about it. My friends have just been unbelievably kind. I really can't say enough of their kindness. I never expected it, and I'm really just overwhelmed by how kind everybody has been. I have so many clothes, it's crazy, but I also know that I still need to purchase some other things in order to be completely ready. And honestly, when are you ever ready for anything completely? Never, right? So this is just one more of those things. So whenever I start to kind of escalate and freak out about it, I realize that, you know what, it's not the end of the world, and we'll figure it out. We always do, and so this is just one more thing. Every day I have these moments where I just am so excited. I cannot wait to meet my baby. I don't know what he's gonna look like. I just keep thinking about that first ultrasound picture that I saw, and he has my husband's little profile, and it just makes me want to cry, because, I mean, it's so amazing. It sounds so stupid when you don't have a kid or when you aren't pregnant. It sounds like, okay, get over it. It's an ultrasound. Yes, you have a baby in your stomach. Get over it. But to experience this is something that has been already really life-changing, and I can't wait to see how it changes more. Getting emotional. But every single day, my husband and I are like, we're having a baby. This is absolutely crazy and wonderful and such a miracle. So we're super excited, and it's coming near the end. My energy levels are pretty good as long as I take care of myself and I'm not out in the heat too much or traveling too much or eating bad. I think that's what it's all about. For me, that's what I can say. It's balance. I'm someone who pushes myself really hard in all areas of my life, and I realize that it's not really practical to do when you're growing a human inside of you. So learning how to be okay with not getting everything done, and learning how to make sure that I'm taking good care of myself in every single way, whether it be spiritually, emotionally, physically, food-wise, everything. I just have to be really reverent to my body and know that it knows what's going on and it knows best in this situation. And you can't really do mind over matter in this situation because you are growing a human. So those are just my thoughts. I'm super excited. I cannot wait. I'm really happy, really happy, and there's no one in the world I would rather be doing this journey with than my husband. He's been absolutely amazing, my absolute best friend, and someone who is as excited as I am about this, and is the little nuances of every single thing that we feel, and understand that the baby is growing. He's so excited too, and it makes all the world of difference, I think, to have somebody like that. So I feel really blessed. I feel like I'm on the verge of tears the whole last half of this video. But okay, so that's what's going on with me. If you're 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, if you're farther along, anywhere like that, let me know your thoughts and what you're going through. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.